Hi there. Well, at Penny Realty, we often work with a lot of first-time real estate investors. They're often asking, should I buy a single-family home or a condo? What's the better investment for me? Naturally, some of this is going to depend on your particular situation. So let me quickly explain two benefits and two risks for condos versus homes. Let's start with benefits of condos. First of all, there's a lower turnover cost with condos because they're smaller on average, and there's no exterior repairs and no exterior maintenance. So when it's less square feet and you only need to handle the interior, you can get it rent ready at a lower cost. Number two, the neighbors. Yeah, the neighbors. Sometimes they can be a pain, but when you're a landlord, they're often pretty helpful. And the thing is, they're always watching your tenants. So I've been running Penny Realty now since 1995, hard to believe, but I've yet to see a tenant set up something unsavory, a marijuana growing facility or a drug house in a condo. Why is that? Mostly because the neighbors are too close and they're always watching. That's not the case with a single family home. So think about it. If you're a tenant, you're looking to do something unusual, grow weed, make drugs or whatever, you're going to look for a home. Plain and simple. You're not going to be looking for a condo. Okay, risks of condos. One, you can and probably will at some point in time get a special assessment from the HOA. Most HOAs are not well funded and they can't withstand a large one-time expense. And when this happens, the board can vote to hit the owners with a large special assessment. I've witnessed it happen many times in the last 5 to 10 years, a bunch. And it's often in the multiple $1,000s range per owner. Or if they don't do that, your monthly dues might go up dramatically. Risk number two, HOA boards. They're typically difficult to deal with, especially for investors. Think about it, the board members, they're all owners. They're not tenants. And they want more owners and less tenants. So by nature, they're going to be unfriendly to you, or at least not as accommodating to you as a real estate investor. Okay, so now what about single family homes? Are they any better? Let's go over the two benefits of homes. One, there's better long-term appreciation. It's a biggie for most investors. Historically speaking, homes are going to appreciate at a faster rate than condos. Right now, for example, in San Diego, it's a hot market. Homes are definitely appreciating faster. Prices of homes, they're just flat out, most always going to go up faster than condos, okay? Second benefit, there's most always stronger rental demand for a home compared to a condo. There's less turnover. Folks that are renting out a home, families, whatever, they tend to stay longer and they don't move as often as a condo renter. This means less interruption to your rental income stream. You know, I think we all know a long vacancy, it's a big income killer. So there's two risks of owning a home as an investor. Okay, first, landscaping risks. If you have expensive landscaping, you're risking the tenant doing damage to all your beautiful plants, your green grass, and more. All right, there's ways we can mitigate that risk, but it's always going to be a risk. That risk can cost you a lot of money. All right, item number two, there's more capital expenditures for a home. You need to be prepared for that, have that in your budget. That house is going to eventually need a new roof, new air conditioning units, siding replaced, paint the whole outside, all things you don't need to worry about with the condo. So all in all, there's some things to consider. There's not necessarily a right or a wrong choice here. It really depends on you and your situation. So all things being equal, my personal preference is to own a single family home. But the reality is things aren't always equal. So for example, it's often more difficult to find that, quote unquote, great buy on a home. A lot of people are chasing that. So if you find a better opportunity with a condo, then by all means pursue that. All righty, that's all for today. Call me, email me, text me if you have any questions. Thank you.